social media addiction. I have seen this comment so much since I started this journey of posting every day. A lot of people saying that I've basically am now addicted to social media. And I wanted to really think about that and really sort of acknowledge it and really talk about it. So here we go. Get the housekeeping out of the way first. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you if you're subscribed. If you watch the videos and aren't subscribed, go and click the little subscription. Why not? Why not do it? Why not do it? Why not do it? If you don't do it, I'm going to come round and I'm going to ask for a cup of sugar. I'm not going to bring it back. Just going to take it. Live music. Very excited about the live music. Oh my God, I haven't played live for 10 years. And I just started again. And it was amazing to last week. And I'm going to do it more often. I've tweaking that's boring stuff. But basically the exciting thing is I'm doing live music on Patreon. The link's down there. If you want to see me play live for like a proper full-length show, go and check it out. Sorry, I've still got a bit of this cough. I'm sorry if that's hard to listen to. Some people would say all my videos are hard to listen to. So, yes. I made a video earlier on this week about sex addiction, and the video was basically about how addiction can... it wasn't specifically about that, but the bulk of the video was about what that does to people, what that did to me when I struggled with it a few years ago. But I was basically saying how all addictions, I believe if you're an addict to lots of things, and they all pop up at different times if you don't do a 12-step program, which I'm doing now, which luckily solves it. And I got a lot of heat on that video. A lot of people saying you've just swapped your addiction to social media. Why don't you talk about social media addiction? You're an addict to and I welcome that. I welcome comments like that, as long as they're not horrible. And even if they're horrible, I still welcome the chance to look at myself and try and get better. I guess the whole process of being human is about getting better, isn't it? That's the whole point. I guess is to just keep evolving and keep listening to people and looking at myself. And it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one to answer, and it's a tricky one to go into. But I agree that see, I'm trying to get out of it. I agree that I am probably addicted to social media right now. I probably am. But I don't think it's going to change because it's a work addiction, and I think I don't have anything, and I'm not with my family. If I didn't have work right now, I wouldn't be in a very good place in my mental health. If you're not working, as well as being separated, I've seen guys in that position, and it's not pretty, and I don't want to be like that. And social media is my job now. Not social, actually. The other thing is social media, for me, YouTube isn't social media. It's a broadcasting platform. So I'm making little videos. I'm not, it's not like, I don't see YouTube as social media, but I am addicted to it. I admit it. I cop to it. I have transferred my addiction into this, but my sponsor said that, this is controversial, that it's the only positive addiction, but he's a workaholic as well. But this is, first of all, this is my job. So it's hard to draw a line between, are you addicted to it? When it's like me saying, you're addicted to going to your job every day. That's literally like me saying, you're addicted to going to, say you're working a paper shop. Don't know why I said paper shop. Imagine it's a paper shop. And I'm saying, you're addicted to that paper shop. You just keep going there all the time. Every day, Monday to Friday, you go there from 9 to 5, you're an addict. That's what it's like, to say social media is an addiction. But at the same time, I've got to own up that it is I spend more time than I should looking at comments and stuff like that. I am obsessive about everything, and I've got obsessive about this. But if I wasn't obsessive, I wouldn't be posting a video every day, and I feel that's important to me right now. The other side of the coin is that I really feel like this posting videos has helped me to process my mental breakdown over the past 3 months. It's really helped me. My therapist even said to me, I feel like you're processing a lot of stuff by talking with your videos, and you come in here without much to talk about, which she may have meant in a negative way, but I don't think she did. But I do process a lot of stuff just by talking to you guys. I do. I don't even know quite how that works. So there's that element too. And the other element is that I don't see it as social media. I see it as a community. I see you guys as literally my community. Just because we're not physically here, I mean, look about in the pandemic when we were all isolated. Everyone was on Zoom. They weren't addicted to Zoom. It was just another way of communicating. Admittedly, it was forced that way, but I see you guys as my community. You are, especially like on Patreon and the YouTube, but especially the smaller communities that I have online. It's not like just random people to me. I know your names, and I know where you live. No, I'm joking. But I know your names, and I know your stories, especially Patreon. Like the guys that are the super supporters, I say your name and I see your comments and we respond all the time. So I feel like, is it weird to say you guys are friends? Why is it weird? Just because you're not physically here? I don't think it is weird. So to me, that's how I see the audience, as like a community and as friends. So I don't think you can be addicted to your community or addicted to your friends, can you? But, admittedly, I do. There's an obsessive side to looking at the results of stuff, and I've really got a lot better at that, but I do that, and I do. Actually, I don't look at the results so much as get inspired and look at other creators, and I like to absorb myself in YouTube because I'm obsessed with it, and I like to, what do they call it where you not drown in it, what's the word where I like to surround myself. No, that's still not the word, but I like to dive completely into something. When I get obsessed, and I'm completely obsessed with YouTube, and YouTube inspires me right now, and I don't have my family, and I have a lot of time to do my job. And it's not just my job, though. I love it. I do love this. It's not, it's not just a job to me. It's something that I'm passionate about, and I love it. So it doesn't feel like a job. So it's all very mixed up. But so to summarize, I cop to having transferred my addiction to social media. I cop to that. I have done that. I don't know if it's a negative addiction. I mean, all addiction is negative because it takes over your life. But I don't know if it's affecting my life badly. I feel like it's given me more good than bad, I think. Sometimes people get upset about the stuff I post, so that's bad. But I don't have anything else right now. And I see you guys as my community and my friends. Like I say, especially in the smaller communities, like I see like YouTube, I see you guys as my community. I really do. Like, this is a community of people that if you're following and subscribing, you're probably a seeker. You probably you're searching for some higher meaning. You may have mental health struggles. You may have depression, anxiety, autism, addiction. You're my people, so I get you if you subscribe. We're a community of seekers. That's how I see it. Something like a Patreon, I do see like friends. And that's why I do my live shows for Patreon. And maybe that's delusional, maybe that's unhealthy, I don't know. But thanks for helping me to process this, and thanks for making me look at it, and thanks for making me admit that social media has become an addiction. It has. So I need to look at it. I need to sort of keep an eye on it. Right now, I don't feel like it's... the negatives haven't outweighed the positives for me, because the positives is I have a place to talk. I don't feel alone when I'm on here. And this has been a huge part of my recovery back from my breakdown. Yeah. I never expected it. If you'd have told me this is what would have been happening 6 months ago, I wouldn't have believed you. So it's all a big discovery. It's tricky. It's, hard to navigate. I'm just holding on to all the good things in my life I'm trying to hold on to now. And this is one of them. So I genuinely do love you guys. You see now? Let's come back tomorrow and talk about... I've got a good video tomorrow. I think it's an interesting one. Yeah, I love you. Let's speak tomorrow.